All right, set up. Ready? Hey, how about Billy Moonshiner? Well, I had another stream going. I was on the upstream side of the dike. Got one hit, no hits, so I relocated. I just restarted a new stream. Brand new spot. So we're gonna see how this goes. Pretty brisk out here today. The wind's ripping up that river. Hey, Evan. Thanks for coming back, buddy. Hey, Lisa. Hey, but I gotta tell you what, buddy. To tell this dike, it looks promising because this whole bank over here is nothing but a big riprap bank that just wraps around into another real short dike. Might be a heck of a spot for flathead come this spring. Yeah, because this is a new section I'm trying out fishing today. I haven't fished this section, so even when the water's high, it looks like it could be really good. Nice little shelf right there. Man, a guy's gonna lose some serious hardware in there. Yeah, that's why I'm just looking at it. Man, you got all kind of big riprap going around. Oh. That's promising. I got a hit. Well, I hope so, Lisa. Yeah. I could have went to Baldwin today and probably got all kind of numbers, but I want to hit the river and try to get on some better quality fish. Hey, but that's exactly what I say, especially if the river gets a little higher. Man, you float a bobber along them big rocks this spring, big live man. It's definitely a better producing play. Now, I've got a spot. I do fish down the river a ways. I get zero service, but I've caught some big flathead there in the past. And they bear to get to. Alvin Lewis, how we doing? 336. One good thing was earlier, I was on the leeward side of that dike out of the wind. Pretty coasty. Where I'm at now, I'm right course out the wind, and it's a little risky, y'all. Yeah, at least I got them hellacious ripping up this river. Before I set up, I was kind of trying to find a hole in these rocks where I could have set my phone up in to keep out of the wind, but no such luck. Good little hit. Missed him though. We have bad storm going down. Ooh. Dang it, Lisa. Yeah, we just had a massive tornado way south here, come here and hit Kentucky and everything. And a lot of folks lost lives, and it's been all kind of weather systems the last few days. Well, folks, that's encouraging. I ain't been here 9 minutes, and got 2 hits already. Now, one was a pretty decent hit on the chicken, but I didn't throw that rod back right quite where it was. I'll leave there a few minutes for that man and relocate that back to where I had it. But definitely encouraging. I already had 2 hits already. And the water is quite a bit shallower behind this one than what the other dikes I normally fish up the river. Yeah, Lisa, that stuff gets rough. Well, make sure you take shelter. Boy, I should have brought my gloves, y'all. All right, I'm gonna relocate that rod back to where I had it. That's driving me nuts. All right. Hey, what's going on, Martin? Who knows, David? He may have some stuff to do, but he may come back in. Feel this spot out too, kind of bring up the water. Like I said, the water definitely is not as deep here as the dikes I fish up, which may be a really good thing today. So being cold and maybe some of these fish moved up in the shallow water, especially maybe for this afternoon bite. How we doing, Joshua? Joshua, I just relocated. I was upriver on the upstream side of it. I'm trying a brand new section of the river today. I tried the upstream side of it. I had one fish for a second. And I've been set up here for 14 minutes. I've already had a couple hits. And I'm on the tip of a wing dike. And I've got one rod at the main current, middle rods in the current seam, and I got one back in the slack water. And one in the slack water already got a hit, pretty good hit. So I missed him. So it's encouraging. So see how that goes. Yeah, a little stream I had rolling. Boy, they had some trolls coming in. But Avid was in there and he put the smack down on them. Even with the wind, I mean, it's beautiful out here. So the fact it's a high pressure day, and I'm not a fan of high pressure when I'm fishing. guys, we're hooked up. Little baby blue, but we got the skunk out, y'all. Boy, these little bitty blues, they are so pretty. Little bitty guy. Let's get him back so he can grow up. I'm getting a hit on the middle rod. I just got had a nice little thump in that middle rod. Might have been a little bitty guy, but we got the skunk out, guys. We got the skunk out. What's going on, Thomas? Thomas, you just threw back a little blue just probably less than a minute ago. Just relocated. I was on the upstream side of the dike. Wasn't doing any good, so I relocated to this the tip of this thing. And I'm fishing on checks in the river that I haven't ever fished, so hopefully it pays off. When I was taking that fish off, my second rod got popped, but it came back to get it. I've got grass carp head on the inside rod that's out in the channel, and the second rod out in the current seam, I've got a section of grass carp body on it. And the outside rod, I just caught the fish on. It's a piece of chicken. Hey, Mike, just missed it, buddy. We got the skunk out, Mike. Just caught a little blue cat a little bit ago, and I already had a couple other hits since made this relocation. So I was just telling these guys, the water's quite a bit shallower here than where I was just fishing. It seems like so. sketchy. I'll hook a big one right here to get him in, because the tip of this thing just kind of drops off real sharp. So we need to tie into a good one. It might get interesting. We got the skunk out of the skunk off the bank. Just threw back a little blue cat a little bit ago, and I've already had 2 other hits besides the one I just caught. So the skunk is gone. Wasn't very big. I'll take it. Dead out in this wind. A little brisk. Okay. Mike is I started Walmart challenge still going. I thought that they streamed that off, but he got something else going on right now. I'm gonna take that outside rod. I'm gonna get more back up on that flat. I'm gonna get the last 2 hits. Oh, dang it. Small town, good deal. I was watching earlier, and I know Small Town had one in Flat Rock had a cat earlier, and I ended up leaving to get bait. Good deal. Wasn't even there. He said he was in it. But Palmer's channel wasn't very. Well, Mike, I appreciate you coming back everywhere. Everybody coming back on that stream. So far, moves paid off, so got the skunk out anyway. Buddy. Yeah, this spot's got a little different spots I usually fish upriver. Kind of gradually, just a real nice steep riprap bank goes down through there, kind of angles off to another really short dike downstream. It's a really short dike, but there is some serious current ripping off that little bitty dike down there, which may be a spot to check out this coming summer, next summer for some blue cat. The water's not near as deep in this spot. With all these rocks and everything, it might be a heck of a flat spot, flathead spot in the spring. Hello, Rocky. Yeah, I kind of hit on that thing earlier, and he never came back for it. Sucker here. Sometimes these blues in the winter, they'll just put pressure down on it and won't like fully take it. So, keep an eye on that. Got a section of a grass carp, a small grass carp I got thrown in earlier. Really hoping to get some shad today, but I threw my throwing net until I flew in the face, and I couldn't get a shad to save my rear. Got some carp, some buffalo. Yeah, HF, whenever I was actually reeling in the first fish I caught, something smacked it really good, but he didn't take it down. All right, we're hooked up again, guys. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Hopes that fish had a little bit of weight to it. Boy, he was just steadily loading that rod up. So I reeled down on it. That's what shit felt like a decent, might have been a decent fish. Hey, Soul Texas. Well, buddy, this is my second spot for today. I tried on the downstream side of this wing dike. Had had one fish for a bit, got off, and I just relocated here. I've been here for right at a half hour, and I caught one blue cat already. So one blue cat, and I just lost another one, and I've had a couple other hits. So relocation is definitely paying off. Nothing big yet. The blue I caught was just a little guy. Well, how much weight? Don't know, Thomas. Felt like he wouldn't let me reel down on him, so he decent fish. Definitely wasn't no big Mike hunter, that's for sure. And that was also for these two rods. I've got a grass carp on, and that out inside rod just in that slack water. It's got chicken on it, and it's on a shallow flat over there. We got a ton of slack. That's what that little devil did on that the first one I caught. I got a bunch of slack in that line. I reeled down on it. First little bitty blue I caught. All right. Sound me the leprechaun? Chris ain't in there, is he? Just making sure Chris was looking at him when you got talking about mid. I'm like, Chris. Solo Texan, me and Mike were talking. I had an earlier stream going. When I get back to the house tonight, I'm gonna add some more moderators to my streams. And Mike, the boys coming in. You're coming in, so I'm gonna add quite a few mods this evening when I get home. It takes a few hours for StreamYard to let me see the comments. But when I do, I'm gonna go in. Like I said, I'm gonna add several moderators. I think when I get home this evening. Mr. Dot, thanks for coming in. All right, guys, I'm gonna check this Miller. I got hit 2 or 3 times on it. Make sure he's not out there fishing on credit. Wild turkey in person, 4'9", short adult, is categorized legally as a midget. Oh, geez. We got a lot of midgets in our caption. We got Lyle, we got Dockery, we've got Chris, hooks and hammock. Alright, guys, we need a big take. One little dink a little bit more earlier, but I came out here for it. Calm down, David. Come on, David, cross the trouble. Pulling around that outside rod, just little bitty caps. Boy, these winter months, them little blues like that first one I caught, they love stacking up behind these wing dikes. Take her down. Shenanigans. It's always good. That's a good thing about these pods. Everybody busts each other's chops, but everybody knows it's good fun. Nobody gets butthurt about it, you know. I might have to make a trip here in the next few weeks. Go to Clearwater Lake. Try to catch some moon eye. There's a spillway there. And a spot down below there, you usually get into a lot of moon eye there, and I need to stock up. I've got some shad and stuff stockpiled in the freezers for like holes freeze off. Whoop. Little rod's getting hit. But I'm really trying not to get into my stash yet. I know I'm going to need it once my bait holes freeze up. So if I can cast net fresh stuff, I will. No, I didn't even try to reel that fish. I was a little bitty guy. I could feel him just tap, 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 tap. I want to get the dang bait away from him before he stole all my bait. So I relocated it. John boy, how we doing? Mr. Mosley, doing all right, buddy. I tried something a little different. I'm on a different stretch of river than I normally fish. I'm on another section of another wing dike, and I tried on the upstream side of this one, and had one good hit. Fished there for a while, and I just relocated. I've been here right at 40-something minutes, and as soon as I got here, I picked up a little blue, and I missed 2 or 3 hits, so relocation has definitely paid off. So no big hits yet. I hooked one, felt like he had a little weight to him. The water is a little shallower here than a lot of the wing dikes I normally fish. It's kind of a different layout than a lot of them because this thing kind of sweeps, this hole right here just kind of sweeps around to another real short mainline dike out here. Getting hit on the outside rod again. B, how we doing? At Fortune, heck yeah, Steve. You fishing a lake or the river, Steve? Steve, I've got a lake. Right there in my hometown. It's all got in it, channel cat. But that's really, really nice channel cat. And I get service, and I keep meaning to go there and maybe do a live stream there. But like I was saying earlier in the first stream I did, I'm ate up with these blue cats in the river. It's always so hard for me to make myself go channel cat fish unless I'm on a creek or something. But he's just steadily popping that outside rods. But I may do that this winter. I know exactly where the wintering holes and stuff are in that lake. I used to fish that thing all the time in the winter. Oh, Froggy's in there. Hey, Froggy. Frogster. Thanks for coming in. I've got Martin and Froggy both across the pond. Slack in that rod. What's going on, Brad? Grim Reaper catfishing. I believe you're a new one in the stream. Thanks for coming in. If any of y'all haven't subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying really hard to hit that 800 mark by Christmas, but still a ways to go. Brad, I'm out here in the finally got a dang day off of work. Brad does the same type of work I do in scaffold, and we work some crazy hours. And yeah, I'm wanting to. Can't wait to see what you come up with, buddy. Yeah, Heath, I was saying earlier, I should have my first hunting video out for the channel this coming up week. Deer hunting video, so I know you're gonna like it. We'll see how it goes. If it works out pretty good, I may try to start getting more hunting content on the channel. But I definitely need to upgrade my camera for hunting. All right, Frogster. Fisher Mortician 2.5, the Pretender. And y'all need sinkers. Check out Brad Caudle. Go to Facebook or message him. Man makes just about every type of sinker you can imagine. And I'm actually gonna get a hold of Brad here shortly. I didn't know he made flat bank sinkers, and I'm gonna order some of them. I think those things will be really good off the end of these dikes. That he's making dragon sinkers now too. So you guys that do a lot of drift fish and whatnot, he's got literally the best prices out there as far as sinkers. I'm gonna pull this outside rod and I'm gonna put some fresh bait on there. Yes, I do. I didn't put it in my description, but if you go to Parker Pursuits on Facebook, I have a PayPal account set up on there, and I also have, if you guys are interested in the merchandise, I have you can go check it out for merchandise. I've got hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts, and different style stuff. All right, let's put some fresh bait on this big rod here. Chris got here, y'all. All right. Hey, what's going on, Ernie? I'm pretty going, y'all. Like, I'm gonna add some after the stream tonight. I'm gonna add a bunch of moderators to the channel to this lives. It'll take a lot for me to take a wrench. So I'm pretty easy going. Small town, congratulations, Dave. You took it today, and Danny Stone took it yesterday. Yeah, small town fished. Kevin from Palmetto Cats had a all right. Missed him, little guy. Are we all friends again? Does Matron need to make an appearance? She polish her hobnail boots and sharpen her needles. Runs like Avis, who needs enemies? Well, what I was saying, guys, Palmetto did a Walmart bait challenge, 2-day deal. Danny Stone won it yesterday, and Small Town won it today. Neat little deal. You had to fish, use enough but baits you can buy from Walmart, and he had a little wheel thing set up with the different baits on there, and whenever you spun that wheel, you had to use that bait. Pretty neat little idea. Bait settling under the real slack here in a bit. Well, folks, I definitely should have brought another layer with me. Brisk out here. What's going on, squirrel? We got 30 wonderful people watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in and watching your odds with me. This is my second location for the day. First one I tried on the upstream side of this wing dike I'm on. And I'm on a new section of the river I haven't fished. And had a goose egg up here, relocated here where I'm at now, and caught one little blue right off the gate, and I missed a few fish. So, but I think the majority of the hits I'm getting are just little guys. But I did have one fish that felt like it might have a little weight to him. If my work schedule allows it, I may try to do a live stream next Saturday morning at Baldwin Power Plant. See what happens. Usually every time I go through, it's usually pretty action packed. Come on, we need a donkey. We need a big one. One thing I'll tell you guys about this wintertime fishing, a lot of times you don't catch quantity, but you have a chance of can catch a real giant sometimes in the winter. But there are sometimes, like sunny days like this, you will get into numbers of fish. And behind these wing dikes, they'll come in out of this main channel and kind of mess around these flats. They'll follow that zooplankton in. All the skipjack, the shad, the moon eye, and everything else follow that zooplankton up. And that's when them fish will come up and feed on these flats. And the rod I've been getting all the hits on has been in that shallow water. I may end up picking up one of these other rods and throwing it out of that shallow water. I've got this one main rod, it's out in the main channel, and I've got the second one that's in the current scene. And the one I've been getting most of the action on is out there in that slack water. I mean, not completely slack water. There's a very, very small eddy right there, but it's shallow. Well, Foxer, you get some sleep, and thank you so much for coming in. Little devil was hitting that rod, put a bunch of slack in. Put that back down, then you'll put it back in. Check this little rod. case you guys wondering what that noise is, there's a barge coming down the river behind me. And we'll get a barge bite. Missed you there, Brad. Had my first 3-day week and it was so long. I've had to do free time for all the activities. Yeah, Brad, we've been working some crazy hours. We been at our Labadee power plant. We just built the biggest scaffold Labadee power plant have ever been built in Labadee. And literally the day we got done with it, we went in the middle of a 2-week outage now. So it's been hectic. Have you tried trailer hook? You know, Solotech, no. I've now I have like when fishing like a really big bait with flatheads, I run a stinger hook off the back of a big live bait, but I've never tried it for these blues and stuff. I'd say it would definitely work, you know. But I'm running circle hooks, and sometimes when these little guys are hitting like this, man, if you switch to a regular J hook, you can set the hook on them and get them. But I'm running like 10-aught and 8-aught circle hooks today. That's one thing too about running a trailer hook. I would be afraid of them getting gut hooked because I release a lot of the fish I catch. Oh, don't get me wrong, y'all. I like keeping some fish to eat much the next guy, but you don't want to do be like smaller fish, you know, that 6-pound under range. But yeah, I try really hard not to hurt these fish, you know. I have to check that outside rod. That fish was hitting that stuff pretty good. He might have cleaned me. Yeah, so Texan, yeah, basically like stinger hooking, like you run off of a buzz bait or a spinner bait or something like that. Which now when I bass fish, I use a stinger hook pretty regular, you know, especially on they're short striking top waters and stuff. But one of the bad things about fishing a stinger hook, you seem like you get hooked, foul hooked, like on debris and whatnot. When my wife comes with me, I'll rig her up a Kentucky rig. I'll rig her up a double hook rig, like where the hooks are about 3 foot apart on the line to kind of give her a better chance of catching more stuff. And usually, most time when she fishes with me, she uses night crawlers. And there's been many times she has put a butt whooping on me using the night crawlers. a tear down for one plant, about to start a winterization another. We almost got 2 weeks off. Woo! Yeah, I'm not a fan of building them hooches and stuff in the winter, Brad. So putting that strong man plastic and stuff. God, that stuff's a pain. All right, let's check that outside rods. Got my bait was hitting that thing earlier. My pleasure and coin tires, and not to mention all the random plastic person. Oh, it's not, yes. Yeah, we're Brad talking about y'all, like a lot of these factories and stuff will want to winterize like area with the water line and whatnot, and we use this real heavy duty plastic. We got to build a scaffold and you stretch this plastic over it and secure it. And they put heaters in there to keep stuff from freezing up in the winter. And when there's a high wind blowing, oh my goodness, that stuff will absolutely, it'll wear you out trying to put that stuff on. Do you use a P9 rig over here? No, I do not. No, sir. I'm gonna actually look into some of your guys' different rigs, and especially some of the carp fishing rigs. Cause I know some spots over here that are just full of just monster carp. And I actually have a video that I'm hoping to get out in a couple weeks, where I did some fishing on a creek for some carp, and used a little light action rod and caught some big old carp. A lot of folks look down on carp, but man, pound for pound, it's hard to find a fish that fights hard as carp does. Not to mention, they make excellent catfish bait, smaller ones. Yeah, Martin, over here in the spring of the year, you'll get these carp spawning in these shallow flats. And man, oh man, can you get into some nice catfish sometimes? Because them big catfish will come up here when them carp are spawning and eat and gorge themselves on the eggs. probably got popped. Great idea, Brad. Yeah, we would definitely like to see that rig you're talking about, Martin. And, Lance has actually got a video out of a rig. I'm having a brain. Hang on a second. Go. Get dick to death, guys. A little bitty blue cat there aggravating me. Martin said, Dan, it's too close, very close to each other. Back hook slides on the line and hooks in the back of the bait. Dave, that's exactly what it sounded like. It sounded like a stinger rig. The way I do a stinger rig is I have my main hook, and I'll, especially with flathead, I won't snell like if I'm using a J hook. I tie hook, but then I will snell a hook and put about a 4 to 6 inch leader along the shank of the hook tied to that secondary hook, and that secondary hook will usually be very lightly hooked into the bait to where it's not hanging loose. And that's kind of what I'll do, like if I'm using like really, really big bait for flathead. But if I'm using like just a small, keep my reels locked down, I'll run a circle. But if I'm using like, say, a pound or 2 pound carp or something for bait, that's usually when I engage my clicker, and I'll go switch to a J style hook and use that stinger rig sometimes. But the only bad thing about that, most of the time when you're flathead fishing, you're usually fishing around some really heavy cover, and you can end up winding up losing your whole rig. $35 wonderful people in chat watching the rod. So far, y'all, we've managed one blue so far, blue cat earlier today, and we're getting hits, but it's nothing big. It's all been a lot of small hits. Probably got maybe another 40 minutes of daylight. I'll fish till where it's getting close by. Didn't bring any lights or anything with me, and I gotta get a little walk out of here, so I have to give myself enough time to walk out of here while I got some daylight. And as that sun started, said that temperature is starting to drop pretty good. But I think we're supposed to have some like 60 to 70 degree days next week. The weather's just been absolutely crazy. Hey, KC Fish Face, welcome back. fishing around Chicagoville. Thanks for coming in. David, that's the bad thing about it anymore. All these levees are closed. On the Missouri side, I like to fish, and I can't get to any of my spots. So most of the spots I got are usually a pretty good walk, and I've got a few spots. I mean, I can drive right up to, but no service. David, I want to get a hold of you one day here. I'm thinking right there by the Lock and Dam there at Kaskaskia, the upstream side. That would probably be a really good spot to fish for some wintertime blues. Because you're looking at Navionics, that's the deepest stretch of water for a long way in that stretch of river. Thanks, Brad. Hey, Green Wells. Left side of Lock Dam, Cascade, is a great one. Yeah, like I said, I was looking at Navionics, and that definitely for several miles, that's the deepest stretch of water in there. So. David's having big enough don't encourage him. Y'all have to check out Mr. Greenwell's lives. He's been putting out some pretty good lives lately. Boy, folks, I only got daylight last a lot quicker than I thought. That sun is setting fast. So I didn't bring any of my lights or anything with me. So I'm probably gonna have to shut this down here in just a few. Don't want the boogeyman to get me when I'm walking out. Second rod's getting bumped. So that sucker takes it. Tomorrow afternoon be live again. But Mike, if I'm not working, if I get off in time, I'll definitely tune in. Yo, we got the spammers, we got the trolls coming in live there. I almost got through this one without them coming in. Hit that second rod again, a little tap. Not committed to it. All you folks in live, everyone got through the storms the last couple days ago. We had a couple days ago, safe. And hopefully friends and family, everybody's safe. It's a terrible ordeal. Mayville, Kentucky took the brunt of it. Folks, I'm gonna start getting some of my gear together. So I got a pretty good walk out of here and try to get out of here without breaking my neck. Just put a real new rod in. Don't leave this second rod out there because maybe I was getting hit on it. Okay? Got hung up. A second. HS, yeah, definitely want to try to get with Josh here shortly. We're actually had talked about going to up there by Shawneetown this past Saturday, but I ended up having to work about that, and the way the wind was ripping, probably wouldn't have worked out. But yeah, there's definitely couldn't bring the wagon on this one. I got to walk through a big section of timber, then of course I'm way out of here and then into this wing dike. Jody, thanks for coming in, but I'm getting ready to shut down here in a second. I'm waiting for the second rod here, but get tapped on it. See if that fish would commit to it. It doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. Then I want to get out of here in time to make my walk out of here before it gets dark on me. Well, folks, I appreciate everybody coming in and watching. Wish fishing would have been a little better. It's been tough, but guys, thank you so much for coming in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. If everything works out, I might be trying to go live next Saturday at Baldwin Lake. So, hope to see you guys there. You guys have a good one. Good night.